Mum's doing the wrong bowl. Are we gonna have some breakfast? Mummy's made some French toast. Yeah, Mummy made, no, this is egg toast. We made some egg cheesy toast. We love this bread, don't we? Nice and warm because it's a bit cold today. Ready? Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Let's make breakfast while I talk because I am starving. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, hello. My name is Gabby. I'm 27 and live here in regional Victoria, Australia. I'm a qualified pastry chef who works currently 2 days a week, but I will soon be going on maternity leave. Very soon. But I'm also a stay-at-home mum to a almost 22-month-old, and I'm pregnant with baby number 2. Currently 30 weeks pregnant. 10 weeks to go. Hopefully shorter than that because I'm over it. I'm 30 weeks and I'm already ready to give birth. I had the most disgusting sleep last night and the night before. The story of my life when I'm heavily pregnant. So it's the story of everybody's life when they're heavily pregnant. I got up to pee at like 2 o'clock in the morning last night, and it took me like 3 hours to get back to sleep. Love that for me. So welcome back to another video. Come along with us just for the day. We will be going to the gym this morning, so Amelia will be going to creche. And then later on today, I'm just going to be doing some cleaning. I might go through baby stuff possibly, or I might show you guys just some of my favorite things that I use during pregnancy. I would also like to bake something today, like make a dessert. My husband did say to me that I haven't made a certain cheesecake in a while, which used to be his favorite. So I bought all the ingredients yesterday at the grocery store, and I'm going to make him a cheesecake. And that's so far the plans for today. Hopefully I don't need to nap later, because I was wide awake for pretty much 3 hours last night. I'm back on the eggs bacon wagon. Absolutely could not stand the smell of it in my first trimester, but getting into later in the second trimester and now in my third, I need to have a high protein breakfast. So I have 2 pieces of my high protein wholemeal bread with 2 eggs and just 1 piece of bacon. And that'll be my breakfast for today. Are we ready to go to creche? All dressed? All ready to rumble? Rumble. Yes. And then we'll get our snacks ready. What snacks do we want today? We're going to have some berries and some yogurt. Melon! We'll have melon for afternoon tea. How does that sound? When Amelia goes to creche, she is all about the food. Every time I go in there, the ladies are telling me that she would absolutely smash her snacks to the point where she's trying to take snacks off other kids. Snack machine. So I'm just going to grab a yogurt, and I've got some really nice strawberries, so I'll cut those up, and that'll be her morning tea. It is bloody freezing today. It is so far 12 degrees at 8:30. I had to whip out my long leggings. Oh, Jesus. Again, these ones are my maternity leggings from, I'm going to presume it's a Mama Co. Don't quote me on it. I'll link it down below if you're someone who is looking for really nice, good quality maternity leggings. This is a PSA though. Get them early on in your pregnancy because these took weeks to get. Weeks. Because they were apparently sold out, but it wasn't sold out on their website. I live in these leggings throughout my entire pregnancy. I will probably live in these for the next couple of months until this godforsaken baby pops out of me. Probably. Alrighty, Amelia, are we ready to go? Let's hop to it, girlfriend. tired. But before I get into my afternoon jobs, I thought I would quickly run through with you some of the things that I've been loving this pregnancy that I also loved in my last pregnancy. These are just a couple of little things. Like, I do have maternity clothes, but like, it's really hard to find maternity clothes other than these tights that I've been wearing that I was telling you all about. These are pretty much like my go-to in my late pregnancy. So like, I have a couple of dresses, but I don't think it's very important to go through clothes. Each to their own on clothes, really. The only thing that I would highly recommend is the tights, because they are just so comfortable and practical. The other things that I have been loving that is like my go-to, absolute go-to. This is the moisturizer that I use on my stomach, my hips, my bum, my boobs, all the things that stretch and get big when you're pregnant. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Stretch Marks Massage Lotion. I absolutely rave about this stuff. Like, I will recommend this to anyone that is having a baby. I am someone who does get stretch marks. I got stretch marks on my hips during puberty. So genetically, I am someone who is prone to getting stretch marks. But in my last pregnancy, I used this day and night from 20 weeks onwards until I gave birth. Did not get a single stretch mark at all. Not on my stomach, didn't get any on my hips, didn't get any on my boobs, not a single stretch mark. And I do honestly believe that it is because of the lotion, this lotion that I use. It's got collagen, argan oil, shea butter, and elastin. Don't quote me on it. It says on the bottle here that over 98% of women saw improvement in skin elasticity when they use this. So I'm going to take that, and I have been using this religiously. I've also been using it throughout this entire pregnancy, and I rave about it. So if there is a lotion that you want to try out, or you've been trying some and you've not been sure if they've been doing the right thing, I used a fair few different brands in my last pregnancy, and this one is my favorite. Just easy to put on. It's very convenient. You can just get it from your local Chemist Warehouse, which is why I get it, because I'm all about convenience, and it's not that overly expensive. I don't remember them also selling it in a litre bottle, so I don't know if this is a new thing. It's sold in a full litre bottle, which is chef's kiss. I also use in the later half of my pregnancy, like 30 weeks onward, I also add in the massage oil. So in the morning I'll put the lotion on, and then at night I also put the lotion on, and then on top of it I put this on, just for extra, you know? So definitely give it a go if you are not 100% sure. I also put it on during postpartum for when my skin was trying to heal itself and go back to normal. Next one, I'll show you what pregnancy pillow that I use. So I use the Sleepy Belly pregnancy pillow. It is just these two wedges that you sleep on. I'm not a gal that likes to be smothered in this humongous bloody pillow, okay? Not my thing. So I went out and found one of these wedged ones where your belly just sits on one of them, back sits on the other, stops you from rolling, you know, onto your back. It is adjustable. As you get bigger, you can adjust the size if you're needing some extra room. And also it comes with this long leg bit, so when you are in your later pregnancy and your legs start to ache, the leg pillow is really good. It just sticks on with the Velcro like so, and then we're all good. And it wasn't overly expensive from memory. I think it might have been like possibly $100. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember. The next thing, as I'm someone who is prone to getting varicose veins, I am someone who needs compression socks. These are just the standard like compression bands that you could get from Chemist Warehouse. Again, just very cheap, very affordable. The beauty about these are that you can just rewash them and rewear them. The other ones that I have, they're like actual stockings. So when I'm wearing them just with like everyday clothes, or even just with my work clothes, they just make me so hot, and they're very visibly obvious that I'm wearing compression stockings. Whereas this just looks like a bandage and no one really thinks twice of it. And it just has really helped with the veins, especially while I'm at work. So if you are someone who gets veins, I feel sorry for you. But also these are really good, and they're so much cheaper. Some of the compression stockings that I would find online are like almost $100, which is ridiculous. But these are very cheap and very convenient. So if you're unsure on what to get. These bandages just do perfectly fine. The next thing, I cannot remember where I bought these from. It could possibly be from SRC. Don't quote me on it. It could be from SRC or it could be from where I got my pregnancy pillow from. I'm not 100% sure. But it is a belly band. Luckily, I've not had to wear this for this pregnancy because I mostly wore it in my late term while I was working full time at work. And I'm almost going to be on maternity leave soon, so it doesn't really matter. But this was very convenient. It was very easy to put on. You just either slip it over the top or slip it underneath, and it just sits under your belly like so, and you just wrap it and it would just hold up your stomach just to relieve some of that pressure. And then it also comes with like this corset kind of ordeal as well, this was very convenient during my postpartum recovery. I would wear this all the time underneath my tights, obviously just to help with ab separation, giving my pelvic floor some support. This was very helpful. It was good during pregnancy and good during postpartum. And last but not least, ice packs. I'm sure some of us are aware as to what these are. These are packs for your bits. So I used these during my pregnancy for my varicose veins. I got really bad varicose veins. I still do this pregnancy with veins on my bits. Okay, TMI. They're very soft, very durable. This bit you can take off and wash. But not only that, these were very good postpartum. I ended up having to get an episiotomy with Amelia. And not gonna lie, but using the ice packs at the hospital were shit. I absolutely hated the ice packs at the hospital. They were extremely uncomfortable. So I was very thankful that I went and bought some of these prior to giving birth because these were extremely helpful. The ones at the hospital, they are like rock solid. Like I mean rock solid. So I bought these off SRC, I think that's what it's called. I bought these from SRC. I also bought some compression tights, which I weren't overly a big fan of, but these out of the order were my favorite. I used these all the time at the end of my pregnancy and during the first 6 weeks of postpartum, just to help with inflammation. Highly recommend them. They weren't overly expensive as well. So if you are wanting to invest in getting something like this, just for emergencies, or if you plan on having another pregnancy and your last postpartum experience was harder and you wish you had these, definitely invest because I loved them. So, and that's pretty much everything that I can think of. I'm sure as the weeks go on, if there's any other things that I have been enjoying, I will let you know, give you my reviews on them. But yeah, that's everything that I've been loving during this pregnancy. Now I just need to get into some jobs. I really want to start making the cheesecake. I am saying it in the vlog to make sure that I actually do it. So I hope that some of these items were helpful. I'll try and link websites, probably not exact items because they might not possibly sell these. I have no idea, or I could find dupes of things. I'm not too sure. But I'll try and find the websites to all the things that I bought these things from, and I'll pop them in the description bar if you guys are needing any help finding things. But anyway, let's get into the afternoon. Do some jobs, possibly have another coffee just to wake me up, and let's quickly make this cheesecake before Amelia wakes up. I've got like half an hour before Amelia wakes up, so let's do this cheesecake and get into our afternoon, shall we? I just made a cheesecake in 15 minutes. I'm pretty impressed with that. Jesus. Yum yum. There's your car. Round. Yeah. Pink. Well, then you have there. Green.
Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
following day. Didn't end up signing the vlog off, so thought I would do that here. I didn't end up doing anything last night. I just ended up washing my hair and just chilling out and going to sleep. Before I finished the vlog off, I just thought I would show you what vitamins I've been taking while I've been pregnant. Obviously everybody is each to their own. Do whatever your midwife is telling you. Every midwife gives different advice, so you just do you. These are the ones that I have been using because I'm all about convenience. So I just use the Elevate ones because they're at my local chemist and they're just convenient, and I don't know, they seem to have a lot of different vitamins and minerals in them. So that's the one I have been taking. And I've also been taking an iron supplement. This is the one that my midwife recommended to me. For me personally, I always have very low iron levels, which I also had during my last pregnancy with Amelia. And I tried so many different brands and every single one of them made me constipated. I mentioned that to the new midwife that I'm seeing for this one, and she recommended this brand. I cannot read it for the life of me. She recommended this one to me as it doesn't cause constipation, and I've tried it and I have not been constipated once, especially now that I am in my 3rd trimester, heavily pregnant. For pretty much my entire 3rd trimester I was extremely constipated, and this time I have not been, and I do reckon it is because of the supplement that I'm taking. Whether you're looking for one, I highly recommend this one. Definitely obviously talk to a doctor about it, talk to a midwife about it. Don't take my advice, you don't have to. This is the one that my midwife has recommended to me, so that is why I'm taking it. Another one that I wanted to recommend, I used this in my last pregnancy and I'm about to use it again because I have capsules left over, is the raspberry leaf tea capsules. My mum ended up buying this for me from Nature's Way. Tried drinking the tea, wasn't an overly big fan of it, so I also ended up getting some of the capsules. So if you're someone who wants to give the raspberry leaf tea a try but you don't like the tea flavour, there's definitely other options of having it. Nature's Way, they offer it in like capsule form so you don't have to drink it because a lot of them taste like shit. But anyway, that's the end of this vlog. I might as well just sign it off here. Thank you guys for watching and following along this vlog. I will try to find some of the things that I recommended and pop them in the description bar below in case there was any items on there that you felt helpful and you want to go try them yourself. I'll see if I can find them and I'll pop them in the description bar for you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!